This is my review for Halo ODST, released in 2009. Originally, I was never the biggest fan of the Halo series. I did play the first one. I played it on co-op with my dad, and I did really enjoy it, but I kind of got fed up with the constant metallic corridors and just a general visual style. And I'm never the biggest fan of these kind of like silent protagonists. You know, in video games, one of my video game pet peeves actually is when somebody goes to a character who can't talk for some reason in the game and goes, "Huh, you're the strong silent type," or "Huh, you don't talk much." It just kind of annoys me and it feels lazy. And it was a big staple of video games for ages, but I think now they've started to go away from that and characters have voices and things, and you're able to listen to the stories and get into them and all that. And Halo ODST was quite story based, going on the previous ones. Or at least maybe not so much. Other ones were story based, but these were more kind of character based, and you kind of got a better feel of the characters around your main character, and your main character had more personality than the Master Chief. And I think that's really good. One of the things I also praise about the game is the music. I thought the music was phenomenally good, really, really good. The usual kind of, cool action sequences you expect from a Halo game. But at the same time, nothing too different that you'd expect from a Halo game, particularly in terms of the action sequences. What it does do differently is kind of its a weak point, but it's also a great point. But it just wasn't, I don't think, utilized as well as it could have been. Was its visual style? It has what most people describe, and it's kind of true. It is true. It's kind of a noir style in terms of the city that you inhabit. And it's really cool and dark, and I was really into that. I was like, "Oh man, this is really cool." It's kind of subtle and quieter than most Call of Duties, which I quite enjoyed. However, when you progress through the game, you realise that really is just a tool to get you to the other stuff, and I think that's kind of a shame. By that I mean you have these kind of like sequences in this kind of Blade Runner-y style noir city, but it's really just a lobby and like an intermission to the actual missions, and it's kind of a shame. Think of it like this: in Mario, the castle was a hub for the other levels. That's what this noir room place city feels like. You're just going from one place to another to get them to a memory, which will get you the mission. And I think I'd rather the actual missions be based in that place rather than just walking from mission to mission. I mean, you get people that attack you, but they just attack you. There's nothing to it, and I think that was a shame. But apart from that, you get a pretty good story with the best kind of character development the series had seen up to the point. And that Noir City, though underutilized, is a great place to be and look at. So that's really cool. I would recommend it to loads of people. I would definitely check it out, but just be warned that some of its potentials were never fully realized.